Hey guys, Wet Movie 1 back here again for yet another video for you guys today. I've seen this video trend of this topic that I'm going to be covering in this video went around different, Bluetubers and, movie related YouTubers and stuff like that. I first saw it from Mid-Level Media. My homeboy over there at Mid-Level Media's YouTube channel made a couple of videos talking about his physical media regrets, like things he's bought for his collection that now he kind of regrets, and just kind of talking about some of the things in his collection that he regrets. And now I'm going to be doing the same. But before I get into my physical media regrets, I want to talk about this one for a moment. I got this one sent from Warner Brothers, and this is Final Destination Bloodlines. This one came out just a little while ago out there on physical media. I got the 4K digital copy combo pack right here with a cool cover. I got to see this one in theaters. I just kind of had to. I've been a fan of this franchise, since the beginning with the Devon Sawa movie and stuff. It was cool to see Tony Todd in his final film, and I'm glad he was able to get into this one and stuff like that. I've seen him throughout the years many times at conventions and different events and stuff throughout the years. Always really super kind guy. And if you're a fan of the franchise, it's definitely a lot of fun. And it'll make you not like pennies. Make you not like pennies anymore. Some of the special effects are kind of like, whatever, they could be better. But all in all, I really did enjoy the film, and it's out now on physical media from Warner Brothers Home Entertainment. Let me know if you guys seen it or what you guys thought about it in the comments down below. I enjoyed it very much. I enjoyed it very much, how they flash back and stuff and all that jazz. But let's get into some physical media regrets. And one item is physical, but it's not media that I'm going to show you. It's a real big item, and it's movie related, but it's not physical media related, like DVDs, Blu-rays, and stuff like that. But let's get into my little random stack of stuff that I'm going to show you that I regret buying, or regret in a certain way, and why. The first one up right here is a DVD of a movie I'm never going to buy again. I'm a big fan of the original John Carpenter film, from back in the day with, Jamie Lee Curtis. And a lot of people back in the day were telling me this movie was dog shit. I didn't get to see it in theaters when it came out, and people were telling me it's really bad. And my dumb ass, even though people were telling me it's bad, don't buy it, don't watch it, I went out there, the week it came out on Tuesday, most likely at Best Buy or, one of those stores, and got it. And instantly regretted it after I watched it, because I don't remember if I ever sat through the whole thing. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. It's also in my collection. And I can't get rid of it. Every time I go to a place to try to trade it in or get rid of it, it's always in the box because they don't want it. And that is the remake of The Fog. This is the widescreen unrated version of The Fog. It has like Selma Blair in it and everything like that, and the guy that was like Superman at one point. What was his name again? Tom Welling. Tom Welling. Wasn't he the one on the WB, if I'm not mistaken, the Smallville? But yeah, just one of those ones that I should have listened to the people of the internet that was, the internet around that time, and I was just like, fuck. But I just gotta remember, because around this time is when I kind of started doing YouTube videos, sort of. Maybe it was Facebook at the time. I could be. I think it might have been Facebook. This was like 2005, 2006 when this one came out, and I spent full price on this one when it was out there, probably like 20 bucks or more. Kind of one of those ones I regret. There's a lot of things like that in my collection that I regret, but this right here is a little different when it comes to physical media regrets. It's one of those ones I don't know why I got it. You know what I mean? I don't know why I paid for these ones, because I just really can't get into movies like this. Like, movies like Cannibal Holocaust. And like things where you don't know if it's real or not of the stuff that you're watching. You know what I mean? Like Faces of Death or Traces of Death. Weird kind of off the wall kind of stuff. And I have to cover this one up a little bit. And that is Necromantic and Necromantic 2. The Blu-rays that were put out by Cult Epics from back in the day. I didn't open this one. This one I opened, but I don't think I ever sat through it. You know what I mean? Like I think I tried at one point, and I was just like, oh, this is not my thing. And I instantly regretted buying this shit. But yet it still sits in my collection because I don't know, I'm weird. It's just one of those things. Everyone was talking about it. I'm like, you know what? I'll give it a chance because I tried to watch. I did watch Cannibal Holocaust, and that's definitely not my thing. But I was able to get through it. But it was like one of those things that it was like it mentally freaked me out before I even, you know, got it. I was like, oh shit, should I even watch it? Like it felt like I was doing or watching something bad. You know what I mean? And these ones kind of sort of have that same kind of thing to it. But I think, yeah, I never watched this one. Only a little bit of this one. But I kind of regret it because I paid for these things and now they just sort of sit around in my collection. And I don't believe you can even, I can't even really put them on my eBay store. I think it's like against some sort of rule to put them on eBay if I wanted to get rid of them and stuff. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's just one of those things I have that I kind of regret having in my collection. You know, it's fucked up. But another thing, I don't really, I regret it, but I don't at the same time. But recently, over the last year or so, I got to meet Sergeant Slaughter, you know, the WWE superstar, and had him sign my WrestleMania VHS that I had since I was like a teenager. And I was getting him to sign this. I could have got something else for him to sign, but I had him sign this, thinking I was gonna, you know, send it off to Hulk Hogan's beach shop out there in Clearwater Beach, Florida, to have him sign it because he signs if you know paid for his autograph on his website and you mailed stuff to him, he'll sign it and send it back, kind of like how Robert Englund does on his website. But I kind of regret it now. Getting this one signed. I could have got something else signed by Sergeant Slaughter. I was hoping to get Hulkster, you know, on this thing, but sadly, the good old Hulk is no longer with us. Rest in peace, Terry. Rest in peace, Terry. Mr. Balea, Hulk Hogan himself. But that's just like, it's physical media and something I regret because I was thinking I was going to get it signed. And something else that I regret. I met Wes Craven. I met Wes Craven at a Fangoria Weekend of Horror show. Was it like early 2000s, like 2006 or 2000, between 2006 or 2008, around there. And he was signing stuff for free. You know, like he had a Q&A, and then he was like signing people's one or two items for people behind the Q&A stage at Fangoria's Weekend of Horror show. That's what they did for like big guests. They would go behind the stage, sign a couple things for like an hour, then bounce. And I brought this, and I regret it for two reasons. One, I wasn't thinking as a collector like how I am now with like mini posters and things like that. I would usually bring DVDs over, or like, you know, DVDs or VHS tapes. And I brought my DVD snapper case of the original Nightmare on Elm Street, and he signed it right there for me, which is badass, you know. But I really should have brought like a poster, or bought a poster, or like, you know, something of more substance than just like a DVD cover, you know what I mean, an old snapper case, you know, old school DVD and everything. But this was just my train of thought of collecting, because I was collecting a lot of autographs on DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff when I first got into autographs and things like that. And now, when it comes to me collecting autographs, I'm not into the whole personalization, like to Brendan, or, you know, to whoever, you know what I mean? And he put to Brendan from Wes Craven on there, so my name is on this thing as well, which is fine, but, you know, it's just not my thing now. You know what I mean? At the time, I didn't care, but, you know, I kind of regret not like bringing a poster or like a, you know, some sort of something else than just like a little, like a DVD cover, you know what I mean? But I always have it in this little protective case, and I can like hang it on my wall with that little tab that's on the back right there. We're gonna move in to one one of my biggest regrets in collecting, and I don't know why I got into this to begin with. You know what I mean? Like, I understand, you know, I got into it because it was kind of cool at the time, and some people are still into it now, but I'm definitely not into it anymore. I did a lot of collecting of these things. Back in the day, when DVD Steelbooks came out, I was all about it. Like stuff like Death Proof and, you know, the different Quentin Tarantino movies that were, you know, coming out. I was all about, like, you know, getting them, like, on Steelbook, or some of them are called metal packs or whatever. I mean, don't get me wrong, some of these ones are cool and everything like that, but I was all about, you know, collecting these Steelbooks. But then I was also starting to just collect Steelbooks just to buy them. Like, even on movies I didn't give a shit about. Like, why do I have the Fantastic Four? You know what I mean? Like, that's cool. The Dark Knight Rise, you know, The Dark Knight is cool. You know, certain movies, some of these movies are cool. This keep in mind, these ones have been sitting in this box forever. Like, and there were some I was buying just because they were cheap as shit at the time. You know what I mean? I'm like, ooh, Christian Slater, okay, fuck it. Val Kilmer, $12, okay. Never opened it. And it's still sitting here. Never opened it. Same thing with this. I'm like, oh hell, it's a Steelbook. It's like $10. Stallone. Hell yeah. Never opened it. You know what I mean? Like, I was just getting them because I'm like, oh cool, Steelbook's like the wave of the future, son. These are, remember, these are DVD ones for the most part. You know what I mean? But a lot of them I didn't even open. What's it called? The Dead Girl. Right here. I think I saw the movie because I worked at Blockbuster when this one came out, and it has Brittany Murphy and different things in there. Never watched it. Never watched it again. This one's not even opened, but I bought it because it's like limited edition, and it was real cheap. I'm like, ooh, shit, I'll get it. I'll get it. You know, but some of them are kind of badass. Like this one right here, this triple feature pack of like those serial killer movies that came out. You know, some of them are like these made for like TV. Were they made for TV? I don't remember. They were kind of badass, like the Ed Gein, Gacy, and Dahmer. You know, some of them were kind of badass, but a lot of these things I regret because like I bought them and never opened them or watched them or even cared. You know what I mean? Limited edition, $10 from like Fry's, Strays, Vin Diesel. Never watched it. Same thing with Van Damme in Hell. That one I probably watched. It's opened, but I don't remember it. But like this stuff like this, look. Back at Best Buy, back in the day, you bought the Blu-ray of This Is It, but you can get the Steelbook that you know that goes along with it, and you know. But I kept the Blu-ray, but I never put it in this because this thing came in the DVD size. So how would that work in my Blu-ray collection? So this is for the Blu-ray, and it was an exclusive to Best Buy, the Steelbook. There's nothing inside, it's just a Steelbook case. But there's, you know, you're supposed to put the Blu-ray that you got in your regular Blu-ray case in a DVD size Steelbook. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? I mean, there's some cool stuff in here, like the Cloverfield. That DVD Steelbook was badass when it came out. Of course, I have the Planet Terror and things, but like this thing too. Another one I regret. This was like a Best Buy exclusive and everything. Like you bought the Blu-ray standard by itself, and then they give you, you know, you get the Beauty and the Beast Steelbook by itself. So this is empty as fuck. You know what I mean? But like, I kind of regret a lot of the Steelbooks I bought over the years. Not all of them, but a good amount of them, just because I'm like, oh, I need this. No, I don't. You know what I mean? No, I don't. And the last thing I'm going to show for this video right here, that's not really physical media related, like DVDs or Blu-rays or VHS or whatever, but it's something that's physical, that is movie related, that I regret like a mofo. I regretted instantly when I got it, and then when I brought it home, I'm like, damn, what did I do? This was stupid of me to do. I mean, it's cool, but it's very, very big and stupid of me to do because I have nowhere to display this thing. But that is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre chainsaw that was put out by, what was it? Trick or Treat Studios. Look how big and massive that box is. And, you know, it's right here. This is what you get inside. It's this big ass chainsaw. This is not like, you know, a DVD set or anything, obviously. this is what came inside. And I was at Creep-I-Econ, you know, a horror convention, and I'm like, I saw this sitting there, I saw this big old box with this cool looking thing sitting at someone's booth, the Trick or Treat Studios booth, and I'm like, ooh, I gotta get this thing. And because I'm an autograph guy and I'm fucking weird, I got it signed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the living cast members of the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. I have nowhere to display this thing, and I instantly regret it. I mean, I think it's badass. I just wish I could somehow display it, but I don't have no room to display this big, bulky thing. You know what I mean? It's signed by the Hitchhiker, the Grandpa, Kirk, Jerry, and the truck driver guy. The guy at the end. I forgot his name. You know, the guy that that's pretty much saves the day at the end of the movie. But, yeah, it's not signed by Gunnar or anything. I have Gunnar Hansen, Marilyn Burns, and Toby Hooper signed my old DVD that I had from back in the day. There was no such thing as this, you know, back when they were still around. But I kind of regret buying this big bulky thing with a big ass box that just sort of sits in my closet right now. But yeah, just showing you guys some of the things, physical media related, and just physical items, movie related, that I regret having in my collection. I don't regret getting into autographs, really, but it's just kind of like, where did I put this thing? You know? But hopefully you guys enjoyed my physical media regrets right here. I could probably go through more boxes and tubs and make future volumes, you know, of this series if anyone's interested, if this gets any views or anything like that. But also give me some ideas for other videos I can make, you know, inside the house and things like that, like, you know, talking about different parts of my collection, or you know, just topics of different things you would like to hear my opinions on. But give this video a thumbs up and tell me some of your physical media regrets in the comments down below. And thank you, Mid-Level Media, for giving me this idea. Thanks guys for watching. Catch you next time.